Touch there from Ramsey and Dybala! Oh, it's a thrilling goal from the substitute, Paulo Dybala.
What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Founder Academy. So we have done it again. We have changed the team around. You guys saw at the start of the video, we picked up Paulo Dybala. So I don't know what I did with the footage. I thought I recorded it, but I'm just glad I grabbed a screenshot of it. So we bought him, brought him into the team, and we moved some pieces around, mainly around the back line. So we still have Jerome Boateng. We didn't use him in an SBC, but we picked up Eder Militao. So I used a lot of like the high-rated fodder that was sitting in my club. Guys like Harry Maguire, guys like who else did I use here? I think I used the two players like Renato Augusto and I can't remember, Idrissi or something was the other guy that I got from awards. But regardless, I had to use a lot of those high-rated cards just to do the SBC. It didn't end up costing me that much. It was probably less than 100K for me to do the rest of the SBC because I had a lot of that high-rated stuff. The way I looked at it was I was just kind of holding on to these players. And, you know, I obviously keep guys like Jordan Henderson. They're not going to go anywhere, super subs. But you guys can kind of see the team there. It was more a matter of like get rid of all these other cards. I really only need two teams. I need my main team and then I have a second fitness team. The fitness team, which you guys will see later in the video when I'm going to do this, is two parts and the live com will be the second part. I'm going to do an MLS squad. I've already actually done an MLS squad. I have that team kind of done, but it's a lot of gold and silver. I've just been using it offline when I need fitness on my main squad. And I've been playing with them just in squad battles to get like objectives and stuff done. So MLS Team of the Season hopefully comes out today. So maybe I can pick up some cheap beasts in that squad and put them into the team here. I've always really liked Carlos Vela in FIFA, even though he's got a poor weak foot. He's always been a really good card to use. I highly recommend that. But they're just a fun team to play with. You know, offline is obviously boring. I don't like playing really offline, but you know, I enjoy playing with those teams. You cannot take a silver team online unless you're doing a challenge. But like if you want to win something, playing with a silver team is just suicide. So to play with them offline and use some of these guys like Bojan Krkic and Kekuta Mane and these guys is just kind of fun, a little bit of a stress reliever. So what I did this weekend was, you guys probably saw it at the very start of this, the team actually changed a little bit just for these two games. I brought in Ever Banega and took out Tony Cruz, even though he didn't go anywhere, he's still in the squad, but just for this game, I also put on Quincy Promes on the bench, and the reason for that was I was trying to do the Lisandro Martinez objective. So why I haven't posted a video in a couple days was I was honestly, guys, so deflated after last Thursday. Last weekend was maybe one of the most stressful grinds ever. Like I went 14-5, which I was very proud of considering I've not really played a whole lot of online. I played about 100 games. This is only my second weekend league, and you know, I'm kind of a little bit behind the curve in terms of picking up on the objectives of the game, or sorry, the meta gameplay of the game. So where my team is at and how I've managed to kind of adapt to the gameplay, like essentially not until what, February of this year, like that was half of a year almost missed playing no games of online. So to go 14-5, I was really happy with it. I was playing some really good FIFA. I was grinding out results. And then Thursday comes around. I was really excited. And EA did something really cheap and really awful, which is they put 3 leagues out, and like for gold 3 finishers, which is still really good, they put 1 of each league, you know, and I just thought that was so lame. Like it's such a lame thing. It's such an EA thing to do. Like in their mind, they're so obsessed with not having people get all the best players because they want to prolong the game. But honestly, at this stage of FIFA, people should all have like high rated cards. They should be able to do the objectives for like high rated like icons and big SBCs and whatnot. Like you shouldn't have to be grinding and still playing with base cards this late in the game. So for them to like dumb down the rewards that much, like to essentially get nothing. Like I got SBC fodder that I used to get Eder Militao. It was just really lame to me, and I was really deflated, and I was like, you know what, man, I'm not going to play this weekend. Like, I don't want to waste any more time doing this type of stuff. So the way I looked at it is I just took the weekend off. I played these 2 games because I was going to do the Lisandro Martinez, and even after these 2 games, I went out for a run. I ended up going for like a hike down by like the water here in Toronto because the weather's beautiful. And when I was out there, it just allowed me to clear my head. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what? Like, I just want to play this and have fun. Even if you kill yourself and you got Mbappe and Neymar team of the season cards like this late in the game cycle, like then what? There's no tournaments. You're not playing for anything. You just have all these nice cards that just sit in your club. So I'm like, I should be playing this for what the original concept of this series was, which was to have fun. So that's kind of my goal, is like, I'm going to do whatever I can. And like, if there's objectives that I can accomplish, I'll do them. But I'm not going to break my back to like do anything too crazy. The whole point of this series was for the casuals. And I found myself getting sucked into hardcore because everything in this game is about winning. Everything, FUT champs, division rivals, draft, it's all like, it's win, win, win. And people get mad at other players, but it's like, don't hate these guys because they're trying to win games. That's what the game has like coded in people's minds. It's like, this is what you have to do. It's told us we have to win at all costs. It doesn't matter if you play with skills. It doesn't matter if you score nice goals, because doing cheap over meta tactics or overpowered tactics like meta tactics is more important. That's what's going to get you the best gameplay experience, because that's what you're going to get for rewards. So anyway, I don't want to spend too much time like sounding negative. It's just that was my mindset, and I wanted to just reset, and I was glad I did. It allowed me to refresh, take the weekend off, not worry about playing a video game that's really at the end of the day kind of meaningless. It's not, obviously people love playing it, but it's not saving lives. You know what I mean? Like, we got a pandemic, we've got huge issues with like riots and stuff in the United States. There's bigger, more important things than to like stress out over this. So I've just made it a goal for myself that the rest of the year, like, I'm going to enjoy my team. If I'm going to make some changes here and there and swap out some players, I'm not going to worry about taxes and all this stuff that's like caused me stress before about building teams. I'm just going to have fun with who I'm using. And that's what I want everybody out there who's like watching this or listening to this. That's what I encourage you to do, is just like, go have fun with these players. That's what you're getting them for. You're not getting them because you're trying to be the best player in the world. Like, there's only one player that's going to be the best in the world. There's tens of millions of people playing this game. Go have fun with it. So that's my PSA. Enjoy what you're doing here, because that's what I need to do. I don't want to stress out over FIFA. I want to have fun with it. If you lose, you lose. If you win, great. But, just have fun playing it. Try new things. Go out and get players that you want to use. But, you don't have to kill yourself for FUT champs. You don't have to kill yourself over division rivals or draft or whatever. Like, if you want to play with a player, play with a player. So I'm going to do that. I'm not too worried about like being the best that I can be. Like, I obviously want to play good FIFA. I want to win games, but it's not the be all end all, because I'm never going to be the top one. I'm not even going to be probably an elite player. There's only a few guys that can finish elite, and credit to those guys who do it. But, finishing gold 1 or 2 or 3 or even silver 1, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's still a lot of fun to play. So going out and just getting in there and kicking the ball around is, been enjoyable for me. So what we are going to do for the rest of this video is I am going to do like a live reaction, I guess, to like the MLS team that comes out, and I want to see if there's any SBCs that are worth doing. I think they'll probably have the Liga SBCs that start to come out, where you can just put in all Serie or Liga players and probably get 2 Liga rares or something along those lines. We don't know, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. So I'm going to do that live. I can get the live reaction for that, because MLS is my second team, and I'm excited to see who they put into their squad. See if we can pick any of those guys up, and finish this game off. So this was actually a really good game. It finished very late. You could see a little bit of cheese there on his defending, but that's what you get in the 90th minute. This guy was a very good opponent. This was one of the more fun games I got to play during the year, I guess, because this guy was just attacking. Credit to him. He got unlucky there, but I was very proud of my lads coming out with the result at the end there. Antoine Griezmann with the goal, set up by Paulo Dybala. I've really enjoyed that Paulo Dybala card. He's been fantastic. He's very quick and shifty. He's like having a second Messi in the team. So that is going to be it for the first half of this video, and then we will come back in a little bit, and I will go through the MLS squad with you guys and the SBCs, and we'll see if there's anything worth picking up. So stay tuned. I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. So here is my MLS team. So as you guys can see, it's a mix of gold and silver and some special cards. There's a couple in there. I did the Agudelo from the season objectives. I have Carlos Vela in there, which I'll probably sell because the new team of the season, MLS, just came out, and he is in there. It looks like he's extinct at the moment. My guess is he'll probably be under the 100K range. I'm looking at these players right now, and there's only there's only two cards that are over 100K. Pozuelo looks like he's like 290 for some reason, which I don't think will stay anywhere near that price. And then Miles Robinson is like 140. But even Morales was like 100K, and then when I just checked him, he's already down to like 73. So these cards are going to get packed a lot because MLS is quite common. I don't expect many of these cards to be between or outside of like the 50K range. They're probably going to be 50 or less. A lot of them already are, and the rest of them will probably drop in that range. So Carlos Vela is one of the players that I do want to get. There is an Ike Opara, but the Opara is not one of them that I'm probably going to upgrade. This one's been fine. The new one does look crazy as well, but he's like 96 pace from 92. Not a huge difference to the point that unless this one is just like super affordable that I would bother using this, or maybe I could pick that one up and then use this thing in an SBC. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But here's the rest of the team. There's a few cards in there that I do want to pick up. I don't want to make them like an all team of the season team. I want this to be like a fun team that I can play with, that I can take offline. Like I do want to keep Bojan Krkic in there, even though I've got better like cams that I can use. This is just a team to have fun with. So I want players that I actually like watching in real life. Morales is one that I'll probably consider picking up. 4-star, but he's got pretty well-rounded stats, really high agility, really high balance. I like that a lot. And then in terms of passing and shooting, and his pace is already quite high, so he would be a fun one to get. This Nani card is a must-get for me. It's an SBC that's out right now. 85 rated squad, one team of the season or team of the week player. You can get that very easily. Put this team together, bang, you've got yourself a team of the season Nani. And this card looks outrageous. 5-star. You can play him on the left, he'll move into the middle, or he'll play like a left cam or something like that. But like, look at those stats for basically a 90,000 coin SBC. This is a phenomenal card, so I'm really excited to use this. Obviously Nani's one of my favorite players of like all time, so I would love to have him in the squad, and I can't wait to pick him up. We'll do him later. I'm not going to show that in this video because the SBC can be a little bit boring. But yeah, hopefully next week we'll have, or maybe not even next week, maybe even next episode, we'll have this team at a point where we can maybe even take them online and try playing online with these guys. That might be a little bit too much to ask, but if the team's at a playable state, I would definitely love taking them online and seeing how they go. If I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to have to upgrade some of these players. Like Bill Hamid is already like 20K, so he's going to be dirt cheap. He'll be discard value. But for an 86 rated goalkeeper, unless you're going to pick up a icon one, then I would recommend getting this Bill Hamid. He's the best goalkeeper in MLS, and then a bunch of these other cards would have to go in there as well. This Robinson is one that I really want, but he looks like he's going to be a little expensive for a little while. 86 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, all the defensive stats are quite high. I mean, he's definitely playable. His passing stats are actually quite good, a lot better than I expected. So yeah, he could be a cheap beast to play in the back. And then a lot of people are going to do that because they want to link him next to Opara and actually take those cards online. I think that would be a fun center back pairing, and quite affordable if you really think about it. Morera would definitely be a card that I want to get if we're going to take this team online as well. I need a right back improvement, and look at that, 94-99 for his sprint speed and acceleration. Like, it's just incredible. And then this card is one of the hidden gems of MLS. His player of the month card is one that I wish I would have done to use it in here. Agadello's been fine. That card's been really cool. I got him in season objectives, but this card, I can only imagine how good this is going to be. 96, 99, 99 agility, 99 balance, and then all the, attacking, positioning, and finishing. That top four is kind of like, the pace, and then those top two shooting stats. Those four stats are the most important for any striker, in my opinion. If you've got a striker that's got all four of those at 99, you're going to have a good striker. No matter what his agility and his balance and anything else, he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. So I am very excited at the idea of using this card. I'm hoping he's not too expensive because he's somebody that I definitely want to use. But, you know, we might have to wait a little bit in order to get him because I assume that he'll be the most expensive card in this whole team. But really excited to try some of these cards out. So hopefully by the next episode we'll have a lot of these guys in the club, or at least a few of them, and we'll be able to kind of give them a run in some online games. So look forward to that in some upcoming episodes. The MLS squad is now kind of our focus right now, just building that up because the main team is at a state that I'm very happy with. And yeah, these cards just got me excited. So I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like down below on the video, and if you're not already, please follow the channel. Appreciate you guys supporting. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.